The study conducted over the past year by several groups of economists at the University of Utah, Weber State University, and Utah State University. They say that it costs about $250 million to manage public lands here in the state. Revenue clocks in at about $330 million. So if you look at that math, it looks to cover the costs. It also notes that the state would lose federal dollars. Plus, it would have to figure out how to replace all the stuff that the feds do, like managing fire and monitoring endangered species and on and on and on. So, Representative, why should Utah do this?
Well, so just as a status quo, as you mentioned, there's nearly a $100 million net positive to the state without changing anything in the management practices, just taking over status quo what the federal government's doing already. Well, clearly in the report, they also point out that fire management at the federal level is clearly focused just on suppressing wildfires, allowing the damage to get to catastrophic levels, and then spending more money to put out the fires. Well, there's substantial opportunities for more efficient management, for better access and better productivity. Why Utah should do it? Well, number one, the Supreme Court just last year said the constitutional equality of the states is essential to the harmonious operation of the republic, and that our nation was and is a union of states equal in power, dignity, and authority. We simply want the federal government to honor the very same statehood terms to Utah that they honored with all states east of Colorado, so that we can manage these lands for better access, better health, better productivity. And this study that was done by 3 universities in Utah, 18 months, $500,000 study, very exhaustive, scrupulously objective, shows that clearly there's a pathway forward. In fact, they show under many of the scenarios this could be more than $1 billion a year in net new revenue to help fund education without even looking at greater efficiency in management and greater productivity.